What is up, guys? We are back here in the Nucleus Hub live, and I'm really excited about this one because we have an amazing experience coming your way on July 20th, which is going to be our health and fitness event experience called the Nucleus Nirvana Summer Sizzle and Sweat. And I have a special guest with me here today. He is a master instructor for TRX, the head coach, and he runs operations over there too at the TRX headquarters located in Delray. Please help me welcome Mike Boccio. How's it going?
All right, man. Pleasure to be here. Excited.
Yeah, same here, man. And I hope I got that right.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Good.
Nailed it.
Awesome. I think that you're bringing back memories for me. You know, having been a coach myself for many years, and I know we were talking off camera a little bit. My first experiences with TRX, so it's exciting. I feel like a little kid again, like with the toys and just, being able to connect with you guys and actually, partner up on this event. And I know it's going to be a fun one.
Yeah, it's going to be a great day. A lot of health professionals. It'll be a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah. So before we dive in, can people learn a little bit more about you? I want them to kind of get an idea of like how you started in the coaching industry, and then how did you get connected into TRX and what inspired you, to get there, to go there?
Yeah, so I've been in the fitness industry for 25 years already. What inspired me was just being a local gym goer and just watching people in a gym not have a plan, not know what to do, not doing it correctly. So that inspired me to get into personal training, which I spent most of my career doing privates, personal training. And then I got into small group boot camp style training. And with TRX, believe it or not, back in about 2010-ish, I saw an ad in a magazine. We used to have magazines back then, fitness magazines. And
Which one?
It might have been like Men's Health or something.
Okay.
Yeah. And I remember seeing an ad of, invented by a Navy SEAL, all-in-one system, portable, and I was like, this is great. I mean, I could just bring this to my client's house. I don't need to bring any equipment with me. So the first thing I did was buy one for myself, and the second I touched it, I thought it was the most amazing tool there was, and I immediately was contacted TRX. I was like, what is your next education course? I want to learn more about this. And once I did a TRX education course, I was with their standards, and their education system is just amazing. And that's what sucked me into TRX, and I just went from course. Back then, I had a ton of courses. It was course, and just learning as much as possible about the straps. And for me personally, it was a game changer in my fitness from traditional lifting. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's amazing. But playing my sport at the time, I played baseball into my 30s, some beach volleyball, and it was a game changer from training with the straps. Transferred over to my sport way better than what I was currently doing in fitness.
That's awesome. And around what time frame was this?
This was probably about 2011, 2012. And then 2014, I opened up my own fitness studio in New York. So it was a TRX, because I love TRX so much. I opened up a TRX functional training studio in Oceanside, New York. And I still currently own that studio.
That's
We've
awesome.
been in business for 12 years, and So
congrats to you.
Yeah, so we started on the beach doing outdoor workouts using the TRX as our main thing, and then we moved into a physical location, and a second location moved from the first smaller location, expanded, and yeah, we've been there for 12 years.
That's amazing. No, kudos to you, because we talked about earlier, the fitness industry could be very tough when it comes to business at times. So it's always really cool when you see people who have been able to figure out their angle and create success out of it. Being an entrepreneur and understanding that it comes with its battles. And I think we can also see that the health and fitness industry has gone through different waves of shifts. Even though I think now people are more health conscious, more aware than even what it was years ago. And I think that around the time frame of, you said 2011, 2012, I think even like around that 2009, 2010, we already started seeing like a whole different wave of fitness being adopted, where you had a lot of the traditional stuff before that. People were just used to like what they saw in the bodybuilding and all this stuff. And I think it was that marker where you started seeing like the TRXs, the Bozu balls. You had all this other type of equipment coming out here where people were like wondering, what is this now? So it's kind of you stepping into that pretty early on during that wave. I think for a lot of coaches, number one, it's exciting, but it can be scary too because we don't know how the market's going to react to it.
Right.
But it's really cool to see that you were one of the early adopters of TRX, to the point that you literally opened up a gym of your own for TRX. So I think that's pretty cool in itself. For you, what were some of the challenges that you went through as a coach, early on, building this career, building your business, getting yourself out there? What were some of those challenges?
Challenges are, because TRX was our primary tool, TRX has evolved with other functional training tools as well now. They have the Y-bells, power bags.
Which I'm excited to try.
Yeah, Y-bells.
Guys, if you see me sneak into that class, all right, just know I'm gonna go all out. So, because I want to get my hands on that Y-bell. I know I'm gonna be focused on orchestrating this event, but I gotta sneak into that class somehow for at least like 10-15 minutes. I gotta try that Y-bell.
Definitely. Challenges is just educating the public from, like what you said, their traditional, what they're used to trying something different, and letting them know the capabilities of functional training and the capabilities of TRX suspension training and the benefits, of course. But just educating them, and the best way to do it is getting their hands on it and letting them try it, and then seeing the results for themselves. But trying to capture that and deliver it to the person or the Gen Pop who's just looking to lose weight or whatever they think they need. Just trying to deliver that explanation to them as simple as possible. That's been the biggest challenge over the years.
Do you think it's have you seen it become easier? And obviously, as a coach, you learn, so you find ways to be a better coach and explain things better. But do you feel like people have been more receptive to wanting to learn it, or have been kind of learning it quicker than what you had your experience before? Do you think it's about the same? What's your experience with that?
Well, as far as functional training and TRX, it's definitely well known now, more than back in 2011 and 12. People know of it more. They've seen it at least. Like back then, no one is even. So I was like, I'm going to open my TRX gym up. It's going to be amazing. Everyone who loves TRX is going to come here. And then I quickly realized not that many people know what it is. So, of course, we had to pivot a little and just promote fitness and wellness and longevity and moving better and being able to live an active life. So that was our thing, which is all true. And then when they came in for that, they were introduced to the TRX system and process, and they loved it.
Amazing.
So, yeah.
Amazing. We were in a time at that, during that time of, 2011, 2012, social media was at its infancy, right? People were trying to figure it out, how to use it. It was mainly for personal use, and then later on, right, businesses and brands started adopting it. For you at your location in your business, what's a form of marketing that you use to really start driving in more people to your business, whether it was the infancies of social media or you had a whole other tactic that worked for you? Maybe some other coach out there might be able to utilize for themselves.
At the infancy of the business, it was like the beginning of the social media. Like, I didn't have a Facebook page personally at that time, but I opened a business. Now I have to have a Facebook page. Mm-hmm. And the Facebook and the Instagram, of course, that was the bulk of our marketing was Instagram and Facebook. And we probably got most of our clients that way, organically, just from having the company page, and then placing ads and stuff. And of course, we had some old school postcard marketing as well, which is still good to this day, but that's also supported by social. Social's the biggest way. They have to see it in multiple places. They have to see your business on the social, and then they see the card in the store, and then they see the flyer. So it's about getting in their head whatever way you can.
Creating that omnipresence, I always say. And that's why we're here, right? That's why we're creating content, making sure that people have the opportunity to come and see, listen to who you are, what you do, so that way, when we have these classes for this event, you have an understanding of the person behind it. And I think in today's world, for any business or brand, it's always important to put a face behind what somebody's going to experience, and that's why I'm excited to be able to chat with you here with you today. As we start wrapping up, what are some do's and don'ts for people that you can say, hey, look, these are do's, these are don'ts when it comes to creating that lifestyle in your life? You want to get healthier, you want to be able to move better, be less pain, you want to be able to create the longevity of a healthy lifestyle. What are some of those do's and don'ts?
Do's are consistency. no matter, life is always going to throw stuff in your face. There's always going to be kids and work, and there's always going to be something. So just staying consistent as much as you can. Like, don't plan a day off when that's a day you can work out, because when the day that you can work out shows up, now everything's hitting you, and now you had a day off, and now the workout day's off again. So that snowballs. So being as consistent as possible, even if you do it in once a week, like, just keeping that consistency as much as possible. That's definitely a do. Don't crush yourself. Know your why you're doing something. Don't just do it because it's the latest fad. Know your body. Don't do something because someone else is doing it. Do it for your own why. You have to know your why.
Love that. And I think there's so much power in knowing your why. At least for me, like, I always, after every, like, venture, everything that I do, like a big business opportunity or a big thing, life-changing moment in my life, I always go back to, like, what is my why, and has my why changed? And I always try to, like, get to the root of that why. And I'll tell you, like, probably some of the best advice for anybody is be able to, work off that, figure out your why and work off your why. So definitely. I love that. What are you looking forward to the most for this health and fitness experience? What are you looking forward to the most, and what would you like to expect from it?
Oh, I'm looking forward to meeting everyone in this Miami area, introducing them to TRX, of course, and learning about this nucleus of what you guys are doing. It's amazing what you guys are bringing. You're bringing something different to the industry. I would not have known until I walked into the door exactly how it all goes down. So it's great stuff. So I'm looking forward to the day, providing some fun workouts for everybody, and also promoting the brand TRX. TRX brought us here to the Florida area. They built their headquarters here in Florida. They could have built it anywhere in the world. They're a global brand. They decided to build it here in Florida.
Let's go, Florida.
Yeah, let's go to Florida. So, so I'm just looking for a great day.
Awesome, man. I'm looking forward to it. And the other exciting thing, I know before we jumped on here, I was kind of giving you the tour, walking around, is at the event itself, people will have the opportunity to create content in our studios during the event. So this will be a great time where you can come in and actually create content with some of the people who attended the class that you taught. So I'm putting that out there as maybe you'll find some people there that want to create content with you that day, and you can walk away with content. TRX can walk away with content. So it'll be a very exciting, very interactive, and it's going to be a fulfilling event. So I'm looking forward to it.
Awesome.
Mike, where can people find you? Where can they connect with you? And how can people reach out?
They could find us two ways. They could go to the TRX Training Center IG page. So that's the TRX Training Center. A little bit different than the TRX Training website, because this is the actual fitness facility. Or my personal IG is Mike_BeachFit_TRX. And they can reach out with anything you want to know. Hit me up, and be happy to help you.
Awesome, Mike. I'm looking forward to having you here. Guys, July 20th, the Nucleus Nirvana Summer Swizzle and Sweat event. It's going to be fun. We're going to have a blast. And guys, when we roll out the schedule, when we roll out the reservations for these classes, you got to jump into one of Mike's TRX classes. It's going to be phenomenal. Again, I'm going to even try to sneak into one of the white belt classes because I want to try that thing out. So really excited. Looking forward to it. Till next time.